Okay, let's make sure we don't forget what we did last week. Let me try to move this out of the way, and same with this guy. Okay, so last week when we're solving equations, we made it very clear that I wanted you to use this vocabulary. When we did the flip grid, I wanted you to use this vocabulary. We're going to distribute. We're going to combine like terms. We're going to move letters to the left, constants to the right. This is just a little review to start. So as we start this, can you get your whiteboards out? Can you have partner A? Partner A is going to talk. Partner B needs the board. So partner B gets the board, and partner B is going to write down the question, look at partner A, and say, what do I do? Okay? Partner B writes down the question right now, looks at partner A, and says, what do I do? At this time, go ahead and pause the video and have students work for a minute, and then I'll go ahead and solve the question. All right, as we're working on this, make sure you remember we're going to do both steps here, right? Make sure that happens. So 12x, we're going to do plus 8. Oops, and that's going to be plus 8x equals 48. So that's the first step. We wanted to make sure we distributed. Now we have like terms. I don't know if you can see those. Those are like because they're on the same side of the equal sign. Make sure you remember that. 8x and 12x is going to become 20x plus 8 equals 48. Subtract 8 to both sides. $20x equals 40. Divide 20. X equals 2. All right? Good job. If you got to that point, great job. Now, we're going to switch gears. You go ahead and go for the next problem. And B writes, or no, B's going to talk, A is going to write. We're going to start the question in 3, 2, 1. All right, A writes it down, looks at B, and says, what do I do? Go ahead and pause the video. All right, for this one, making sure you see what's going on here. We're going to go 10x plus 3 equals 5x plus 33. And from there, make sure you go letters to the left. We're going to subtract 5x. Cancels out. We're going to get 5x plus 3 equals 33. Subtract 3. You're going to get 5x equals 30. Divide 5. X equals 6. Okay. Let's keep going. We have 4 more left in our warm-up, in our whiteboard warm-up. All right. Next one's going to be A talking and B writing. Switch boards. All right. B is going to write and look at A and say, what do I do? Go ahead and write it down. Pause the video. At this time, you should know we're going to clear these out first. 4x, but make sure that's a negative 2, so that becomes a negative 8 equals 4x plus 10. Now, for my cheat codes, for my people that can recognize what's going on, you should see on both sides, look at my variables. What do you notice about both of them? They're both the same. Now, I'm still going to go ahead and solve this the way I know how. Letters to the left. When I do that, 0x minus 8 equals 10. Then I have to get rid of my constant. I have to move my constant over to the right. So now I'm going to bring this down and get 0x equals 18. If you look back in your notes, 0x equals 18 is what it's telling me. You're telling me something times 0, 0 times a number equals 18. This, no solution. There's no way a 0x can ever equal 18. There's no way something times 0 will ever equal 18. So whenever you get 0x, you know it's either going to be no solution, which this one is, or it's going to be infinite solution. Now, what does infinite solution look like from our notes? It would be with the 0. And if you remember my little way of doing it that way, this one is not infinite. All right, it's not infinite. Let's keep it going. All right, switch roles, switch roles. A is writing, B is talking. A, write down the question, look at your partner and say, what do I do? Oops, I caught my little, it's okay. We look at this one real quick. I look at this side. There's nothing I can do. There's no like terms on this side. But what about this side? There's some like terms I can deal with. So 3x and 2x are like terms. So I have 5x plus 10 equals now 3x and 2x is going to be 5x plus 10. 5x plus 10. Hey, cheat coders, again, look at my question. What do you notice about both sides of the equal sign? Are they both the same? You're allowed to do that, but I want you guys to still keep working it out. Still keep working out. We're going to subtract 5x to both sides, right? What do I get? 0x. If I subtract 10, I get 0. 0x equals 0. So the answer is actually infinite solutions. Put that in your brain. Put that in your brain. This concept is not that difficult. We only need to spend 1, 2, maybe 3 days tops on this. We'll review it, of course, but making sure you get this now. All right? All right, next person. A is talking, B is writing. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try this one out. I think we already did this one. No, go for this one. We may have, but it's okay. Go ahead and try to solve this one for me. If we do this one real quick. All right, we're going to get 4x minus 8 equals 3x plus 20. We have not done this one yet. My bad. Subtract 3x. All right, add 8. X equals 28. Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Let's keep it going. Switchboards, last one, I think. All right, go ahead and try this one. A is writing, B is talking. Let's go ahead and go for this one. Let's see what you guys can do. If we're going to solve this one. That's my distributed property. All right, we know what we do. We multiply, right? Then we're going to go letters to the left. All right, I get 0x and then plus 8 equals 12. Then I'm going to subtract 8. I get 0x equals 4. Does that make sense to you? Could you ever have something like that? Nope, that doesn't make any sense to me. 0x equals 4, that is no answer, no solution. Okay? Very good, you guys, very good. All right, now, this is the last step you're going to do for class. You're going to do a rally coach. Make sure you work together when you struggle. Make sure you work together when you struggle. Both of you need to be involved on every question. I want heads together almost when you're working in a partnership, making sure you're getting this. You'll be getting 50 points for this assignment. So not just A's side. If I grade A's, they get 50 points and B's gets 50 points. The whole assignment gets 50 points. So if B didn't do their work, A, you're going to lose points. A, if you don't do your work, B's going to lose points. Take it serious. All right, guys?